Heard you're bad-mouthing me in the locker room, saying the camera angles I shoot you from are making you look weak. Really? It's not easy being a WWE cameraman. But I'm glad not all WWE superstars are so cruel to the crew. In fact, I've got a friend who has my back and thinks my work is pretty great.
This woman is ready to fight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Laura.
This superstar round of an amateur.
Oh boy, gentlemen, the goddess of WWE has arrived.
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa has an athletic background of gymnastics. And you have to respect the work this superstar has been putting in order to meet the kind of challenge she faces tonight.
Without a doubt, we've seen the hard work paying off. You don't find yourself in a match like this without dedicating your time into your craft.
All that time spent has her in a good position to pull off a victory here.
But she's going to have to deal with the 5 feet of fury ready to be unleashed.
When that fury boils over, it's not wise to be in Alexa's path. We know just how ruthless she could be. She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
Neckbreaker!
Devastating flatliner.
And that fire in Bliss got cooled down with that move, guys.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
A relentless attack being brought to Alexa.
Alexa has to find herself an opening.
Round and round into that satellite DDT.
Right on the lower back.
Bliss avoids the attack.
Out of the blue, Bliss gets countered.
A counter answered by another counter.
She returns the favor there.
Oh, she got out of there.
And she's gained total control of this match.
Yeah, she just seems unstoppable at this point.
Banging it back with their own counter. Brief sign of adrenaline from her.
Cover. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
This isn't even close to over.
Ooh, she responds with a counter.
Targeting the stomach.
And now she's looking to go top rope.
Perched up top.
Brace for this impact.
Like a guillotine.
Quick thinking pays off.
And Alexa isn't looking helpless anymore.
But Alexa has to push now while the window's open.
Ooh, she just turned it around.
Clothesline.
Off with their head.
Alexa gets out of the way. Arm drag.
Catches the leg.
That was impressive.
This match is falling apart for her.
Not what you want to see by any means.
Knew what was coming there. Elbow smash. She scores big with the counter.
Going for it.
Crossface submission is in. That can do Bliss in.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Laura.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt kicking.
As always, Cole, you're more polite than I am, so I'll just say what we're all thinking. This was as one-sided as it gets.
I tried to tell Lacey Evans what a fan I am of the woman's right, but she just called me a nasty, laughed, and walked away. Any chance I could persuade you to stick up for me? I guess I am a bit nasty, but I'm not nasty. There's a difference.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Laura.
Some critics didn't believe.
Oh boy, guys, I am so excited for the lady of WWE. Saxton, do you bring a sweet tea?
Corey, there's too much sugar in sweet tea.
From Paris Island, South Carolina, Lacey Evans.
Set.
And you have to respect the work this superstar has been putting in order to meet the kind of challenge she faces tonight.
Without a doubt, we've seen the hard work paying off. You don't find yourself in a match like this without dedicating your time into your craft.
All that time spent has her in a good position to pull off a victory here.
And with Lacey Evans, you have a superstar who seems more concerned with appearances than she does in-ring antics. But do not let that fool you. Lacey Evans is about as dangerous as they come, with a mean streak to boot.
Yeah, Lacey Evans is the picture of discipline in pinup model form.
Ouch! Connor. Lacey's attack gets reversed. Oh, quite an effective counter. And she's stunned to the corner. Byron, she has no idea where she is right now.
And I assure you, the top of that turnbuckle is not where you want to be when you're in this kind of condition. Uh-oh. Going for the run.
Choke slam! Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Uh-oh. Way too... She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Round and round into the satellite DDT.
Ooh, that'll leave a mark.
Kick to the gut. Producing a trampling. Lacey reverses it.
Oh, impact to the stomach.
Saw that one coming. Big clothesline. Climbing up to the top now. Oh, diving leg drop. This match is wearing her down.
They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around.
Oh, blow to the breadbasket. She flips it back on her.
It's cinched in. This could be it.
Package driver. Cover. Two. She just kicks out.
Too close for comfort. Trapping their opponent's arm. Crossface submission is in.
Will that stop Lacey?
And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Laura.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this one.
Ugh. I knew it was impossible to avoid you much longer.
Nice to see you too, Josie. How have you been?
Let's dispense with the pleasantries, okay? Thankfully, so far we've been able to stay out of each other's way for the most part. But as we both climb the ranks of SmackDown, that's not going to be an option anymore. And there's only room for one of us at the top.
Well, I hope you enjoy the view. from down below. I'll tell you how things look from the top of the mountain, while you close your eyes and imagine what it would be like if you were as good as me.
When I close my eyes, the only thing I see is you lying broken on the mat. Why don't you step in the ring with me so I can make it a reality?
I'll get in the ring with you. I could use a warm-up match before I face some real opponents.
Well, it looks like I picked the right week to visit SmackDown. I hear you and Josie are getting in the ring.
Yep, should be fun.
Let me offer you some advice and you can do what you like with it. I know a lot about deep-rooted feuds and squaring off versus someone from Calgary. There are a lot of ways to win, but the choices you make will determine the kind of superstar fans see you as.
Makes sense.
So the question is, do you take Josie out in the ring, or do you get her before she even makes it there?
I can take her in the ring, and I'm not going to give her any additional reason to complain about the results.
Probably smart. Now you've just got to make sure you win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Laura.
She said she grew tired of making movies and needed a new challenge, a new passion. Well, there's a fine line between guts and stupidity.
She's a natural-born artist who fell in love with competing and has put in the work. This could be what lets her kiss Hollywood goodbye forever. Representing our neighbors to the north, it's Josie Jane.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Josie Jane.
And guys, this looks to be a match with major Josie Jane and your opponent are both bringing a lot of history to the ring tonight after having clashed at the PC more than a few times on their way up the totem pole to SmackDown.
They're both bringing a lot of passion as well, Michael. They've butted heads throughout their young careers, but only because they both want to be the best.
Well, you can't be the best if you're not better than your biggest rival, and I guarantee you, both of these SmackDown superstars know that all too well. Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
Oh, colliding with the barricade.
Oh, vicious Russian leg sweep.
Right into the barricade.
Toss. Oh, knee right to the jaw.
Good night.
4. Re-enters under the ropes. 5. Round and round to the
Satellite DDT.
She's starting to look concerned. She can withstand the punishment, though. Uh-oh. To the back of the neck. What a lariat.
Placing them into the corner.
Oh, what a forearm. Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway. Boom. What an uppercut. Jarring.
Made her pay for her mistake.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Fighting back with a counter.
What a double axe handle.
Josie is in a distressing spot.
Josie has to trust her instincts at this point.
She's got an answer for that.
Oof, kick finds it.
Turning the tables there.
Got it cinched in. This could be it. Oh, my God. A small package driver.
There's 2. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Laura.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
An absolute statement by the victor. What a steamrolling.
I hope you're not spending too much time celebrating or reading your mentions on social media.
I'm not. In this sport, it's all about the next match.
That next match is going to be the same as your last, but with a different result. I just talked to Adam Pearce, and we're doing a best-of-3 series.
Nice of him to let me know.
I'm letting you know now. And I'll let you know that I'm going to beat you twice to prove who's ready to take their career to the next level. Unless you can't handle that kind of pressure.
I'm happy to give you another chance, because I know I can handle the pressure, and I know I can beat you again. It's only going to help my case as I work towards being SmackDown Women's Champion.
We'll see.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Laura.
She's been described as a... Straight from Calgary, it's Josie Jane.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Josie Jane.
Josie Jane, believe it or not, Josie Jane and her opponent put together a thrilling classic in their first match on SmackDown, and fans everywhere will be watching on the edge of their seats tonight to see if they can do it again here in what has now become a best-out-of-3 series.
Legends from all around the WWE Universe have weighed in to voice their enthusiasm over this electrifying new rivalry, and I'm right there with them.
Did you hear that, John Cena? Saxton's with you. What a relief.
Landing the uppercut. She adjusts it and reverses it. DDT.
Sidekick on the mark.
Strikes with a kick.
Just one step ahead.
Oh, right to the face.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Well-placed kick.
Round and round into the satellite DDT.
She's fighting back.
And another counter.
Oh, look at the knees. Just endless knee strikes.
Oh, what a counter.
Sidekick on the mark.
Impressive reversal there.
Rolling elbow finds its mark. Ouch. Stomping. Ouch.
Oh, and a reversal. Oh, plenty of hits coming her way now. Places her right in the corner.
Forearm. Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway.
Josie Jane reverses.
Looks like Josie's got the upper hand now, trying to do everything she can to make up for losing their first encounter.
Wait a second. Josie's locked in an armbar. Will this be it? Will Josie Jane tap?
Hold on, her shoulders are on the mat.
Josie taps.
The referee just counted the pinfall.
But Josie might have tapped first.
Maybe, but it's Josie who gets the win. I don't think the referee ever saw the tap out.
I don't know who's more confused about this outcome, but clearly only one superstar is happy with it.
This happens sometimes, Cole. The referee called what he saw. Was it correct? Not really.
A hard-fought battle between these two, but you can't fault anyone who's not Josie Jane for coming out of this feeling a bit frustrated and disappointed.
Extending this rivalry was absolute genius. Whose idea was that again? That's right, mine.
Technically, it was Booker T and John Cena's idea, but sure. Way to go.
You know, it wouldn't hurt to compliment your boss every now and then. Might earn you some bonus points.
Why are we not talking about the fact that she didn't even win? The way that match ended was ridiculous. I won the series 2-0. Josie tapped. End of story.
Except it's not. It was a close finish, but you were pinned. So there will be a third match. But since you don't feel like you got a fair shake, I'll make this final match 2 out of 3 falls. You can call it a third match, you can call it a best out of 5 series overall, you can call it whatever you want, but it's happening.
Brilliant idea, Adam. How was that?
Shut up, Josie.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Laura.
It's the indie veteran, Josie Jane.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Josie Jane.
The tension building for this match is so thick. Ladies and gentlemen, we have already had 2 back-to-back classics in this series between Josie Jane and her budding SmackDown rival, and tonight the Trilogy.
What is the superstar going to do now?
Firing the triangles in, it's in.
And the triangle, oh my goodness, look at this power.
Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Dropkick hits the mark.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Rolling elbow finds its mark.
Ouch. Josie is in a distressing spot.
Josie has to trust her instincts at this point.
She had it scouted.
Eat defeat. Stomping down.
Targeting the left arm, and look at this, just raining down elbows.
one after another.
She's staying elusive.
Oh, clothesline.
Clothesline.
She's taking some big hits here. Had that one scouted.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Set up in the corner of the ring. She's up in that top turnbuckle.
She won't be for long.
Bam! Oh, an arm-wringing shoulder breaker.
Knee drop connects.
Hooked up. Oh! Package driver. 2, 3.
Josie is out. That's it.
That's gotta be it.
2 count.
It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Laura.
No other way to put it, guys. That was kind of a butt-kicking.
As always, Cole.
Listen, I don't know when we might meet in the ring again, but it's clear that neither you or I are going anywhere.
I know I'm not going anywhere anytime soon.
It's also clear that this rivalry isn't going away either. You're going to get some wins, I'm going to get some wins. I don't see any of that changing. But the one thing that has changed is that after that series, I certainly have gained a lot of respect for you and your abilities.
Thank you. I appreciate you saying that.
We might have had our differences, but I want you to know I've got your back, no matter what. And I hope when push comes to shove, if I ever need it, you'll have mine too.
I will. Good luck out there. And maybe we'll both make that leap to the next level. Together.
Yeah, maybe.
I love that so many WWE superstars care so much about the world and their communities. Speaking of,
The following contest.
It's the
This highly anticipated battle royal has begun. A very unpredictable kind of match.
Chaos reigns supreme. Even the most seasoned superstar can fall victim to the numbers game or an unexpected elimination.
The only possible strategy here is to be prepared for anything.
He is just desperately trying to fight out of it. Yo, what a kick.
Look at this hit street slam.
Oh, stomping away.
Stomp to the leg.
Clothesline. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
What a counter. Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Arms trapped. Oh, slam. Devastating gets reversed. So effective. One after another. Ooh, look at her answering back. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Here's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick. Overhand right lands. Nice side headlock applied. Good measurement.
What a slap. Shayna showing her technique. Right to the arm.
Alexa Bliss has been eliminated.
Get out of harm there. Reciprocating the initial reversal. Chop block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Look at her stumble back up. Probably seeing double vision.
Great counter, impressive ring IQ on display there. And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Dropped right on their face.
Roundhouse kick.
Turn out the lights.
And she dodges that one nicely.
Another one. Incredible.
One German suplex. She's got an answer for that. What a counter against Shayna.
Taking a moment to get
Shayna Baszler
This
has
crowd
been
is
eliminated.
energy.
Oh my God. Knew what was coming there. She returns the favor there. Boom. This match is wearing her down.
Well, stamina is the name of the game in a battle royal. You gotta be able to endure.
Package driver. Knife edge chop.
Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway.
I don't know if Josie can withstand much more of this.
And Josie needs to find that spark. Good timing with that reversal.
That'll turn your lights out.
And more hits up there can leave you dazed.
Here is your winner, Laura.
A very strong